let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this.
Guys, welcome. This is Big Al's RCs. Not done a video in a while, and this is the reason why. I just thought I'd give you a quick update of what I've been doing. So I've stripped this all down. I've given it all a good clean everywhere with a bit of Demon Active Super Cleaner and some baby wipes. Work a treat. So I've stripped everything down, cleaned it all up, replaced any bearings that need to be replaced, greased them, cleaned all the front end up. That just needs to be put back on. I have replaced the bearings in the fronts, so hopefully nice smooth steering. So need to get it all buttoned back up, get it all fitted back in. We've got all these wires tucked away somewhere. Get the front end put back on, get the front diff re-greased up, all nice and sorted. Once I've done that, I'll bring it back. Tell you what guys, cheap baby wipes from a local supermarket, these work a treat, and they're kind to your plastics as well. I mean, alright, it's not the greatest cleaning jobs in the world, but it's a lot cleaner than what it was to start with. She was a right mess. I mean, I've already checked the bearings and here, and they are all good, so they are good to go. Just needs a bloody good clean. And yes, my A-arm is broke, which I do need to fix. Extreme bash. And yes, don't worry, we will get back to it. And no, I know it's not super tight, but I will be adjusting it very shortly, long before it goes off. so now she's all semi cleaned up. Let's see about getting her put back together, shall we? Bent pin from a broken A-arm. Let me straighten this up and I'll bring it back. This is about as straight as I'm going to get it. Let's try and fix this monstrosity. Alright guys, so as you can see, the front end is back on. My A-arm is fixed, but what a horrible fix. I put a Jubilee clip around the arm because the arm was absolutely, the pin snapped through the arm, and because, as some of you might know me in person, I am as tight as a duck's backside. So rather than forking out for one until it's proper broke, just bodge it until it breaks completely. So everything all works, up and down, it's beaut, plenty of space here so it's not rubbing on anything, but I had to remove the sway bar, which for bashing is not a problem. I'm not going to be ripping it around corners, so that's that. So just got to put the steering back on, hook up servo, rig the wires back up, put them all nice and tidy, button up a few things, put the motor wires back on, and yeah, so put the wheels back on. And when I've done that, oh no, rear suspension. Right, clean these up, put them back on, and that should be about done. So I'm going to quickly crack on with that, and then I'll bring it back. Oh guys, that feels butter smooth. Can't wait to get out and try it. Alright, servo's not hooked up, but I'm not going to do that until everything's all back together. Put some batteries in it, then I can centre up servo, get them all put back on nice and neat. Tell you what guys as well, these screwdrivers, well hex drivers, so you get them in a set 4, so you got the other 2 over here, and these about £11 I think off eBay. I'll put a link in the description below. Dirt cheap, epic. I have not stripped a single hex head with these, and yes, alright, they're not ridiculously expensive. Buy a couple of sets, leave one at home, take one out for a bash with you, perfect job. But I will put a link in the description below. Alright, I'm going to get these cleaned up and I'll bring it back. Alright guys, so what I'm doing now is just making some little mud flaps for the back. So as they go on, stop all the grass and the mud going all around the drive shafts, and all it is, a bit of plastic, not very thin, quite flexible, just cut it out and away you go. So I'm going to get a second one done and I'll bring it back and show you how it looks. Alright guys, I was just about to put the wheels back on. I thought I'd give them a quick clean inside because they look a bit grubby, replace the tape on the holes. And then this is what's just come out of one wheel. So on my last bash I noticed that one of my wheels were out of balance, and as it was turning it was all wobbly and funny. So with the amount of mud that I've just got out of this, I'm not surprised. So what I'm going to do, scrape all the mud out of all of them, give them a quick clean up, do that off camera so you ain't bored just watching me clean tyres. And once I've done that, put them back in the car and I'll bring it back and show you what it looks like. Alright guys, so I've cleaned up all the tyres, got all the mud out, resealed the holes, and now just putting them back on the car. I've done all the wiring, it's all cable tied, it's all nice and neat. Put the power button back on. So let me get this tyre on and then I'll show you what I've done. Just saying, best way to clean these tyres is get a bit of that, go find your wife's toothbrush or your kid's toothbrush, they won't know, put it back nice and clean, they'll be none the wiser. Joking, it's an old toothbrush. If I did that, my missus would kill me. And I quite like living, to be fair. So any old toothbrush would do. Even if you go and buy one from the pound shop, you buy a packet of 3 for £1. that is awesome stuff. So let me get you off stand and I will show you around my car. So guys, as you know, I've given it a total strip down. It's all nice and clean. I've made myself some new rear mud flaps. All my wiring's all nice and tidy. Buttons back on. I've put new bearings back in there, so they're all done. All the bearings have been done all over. Diffs have been redone, front, centre and the rear. Yes, I'm still missing a rear wing, and I've got a Jubilee clip around my front A-arm because the hinge popped through the plastic. So because I'm as tight as a dog's backside, that's going to have to do for now. If it holds, fantastic. If it don't, well, then I will just have to put my hand in my pocket and go out and buy one. So now that's all done, I'm about good to go. Body's still looking a bit battered, but it is what it is. It's only a basher. So Susie's all ready to go for 2022. Guys, if you like this video, like me working on a bench, please give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, let me know what you think. Alright, I haven't done as much talking as some people do. It's not a how-to video. I am no good at that. Someone else needs to show you on how-tos. I just wing it. But let me know what you think in the comments below, and please like, share and subscribe if you haven't. Take it easy. Nice one.